All right. First things first. So, how many times have I spoken about the S&P 500? Okay, and the two rising wedges here. And I said that this year is going to be a negative for the indices, main indices like S&P and Nasdaq, but no one believed me. I paused my videos the previous months because I didn't want to repeat myself over and over and over again. Now we have seen that the first diversion was broken, second diversions was broken, and it has retraced a little bit here between here and there. I believe that the next few weeks is going to be dancing around this area. Okay, so I don't expect more bearishness than this point, and then I don't expect that it's going to rally so fast. So I'm out of this market for a while, right? Until I have a clear sign that it's going to be bullish, right? But I don't believe that it's going to be collapsing or the markets are going to be to collapse. Or that's quake, all that's quake, which is said in the news. I don't believe in it. Markets are very good, yet this is a natural retracement for the market because the market was super bullish, overly stretched for the previous 2 years. But we can't judge this alone. We have to check it with other indices like the Nasdaq. Also, we it had the same bullish divergence, and it cracked out of it and dropped dramatically here. Same image. All right, let's check here the FTSE 100. The FTSE 100 also has uh, cracked the pattern here, the previous support and resistance, and drop dramatically here, and then retest to this previous support. It's expect to be consolidating, repeating the same pattern here for a while before it takes the leap and get bullish again. Same for Kakant. All right, the same consolidation, the same pattern repeating here. It's down like this previous November in 2023. Then here it's repeating itself and expected to go up a little bit and dance in this area. All right. All right. The Bitcoin, the big story. Everyone said, "Oh, it's going to go up to 150. It's going to go up to a million." It didn't. I was the only one who said no. And check the previous videos to see that I was speaking truly. This is a weekly chart. I said it's forming a rising channel here. Okay, I'm expecting it to go lower or at least to be consolidated at the same level here, at around the 80s and 70s, until it hits the lower part of the channel. All right, then we will talk later because especially that the indicators are giving me a strong bearishness on this. Ethereum also it has broken the symmetric triangle downwards, expecting to go lower. Okay, XRP. The XRP, as I said for weeks and weeks, people kept saying it's going to go to 100, it's going to go to 10,000. I said no, it's going to go as low as 1.5, and it went to 1.5 here, and it retraced a little bit, but it has broken the symmetric triangle downwards, which means that it may go lower and lower. Okay, then my favorite pair, crypto pair, I have mentioned before. It's weird, the Shiba Doji. Okay, I said that it's going to go back upwards here till this level, and it was a very great chance to win free money. Okay, and it's still in the same opinion. Yes, we have seen it rising a little bit here. Have made a good money from this movement upwards and expect it to go higher and higher. I'm still bullish in this and I'm still in this trade. Um, okay, euro dollar here. Okay, euro dollar. All of the euro pairs, I expect it to go bearish. This is the weekly chart. Generally, euro pairs, I'm expecting it for the next couple to few weeks to go bearish. Okay, euro dollar fundamentally is giving me a very good sign. Let me tell you a little bit about my fundamental analysis. My fundamental analysis does not tell me whether if the price is going to go up or down. The fundamental analysis tells me which pair to trade and which pair is to avoid. So according to my analysis, the euro dollar is a very good pair for trading. Technically, it's I see here a rising trend on the short term. This is again weekly, and on the larger scale, there is a rising trend here. So I'm expecting it to go lower to touch this trend line at least. Then from this point, I will see whether if it's going to go lower to that line or it's going to go or it's going to retrace and turn upwards and go bullish. But on the very long term, okay, this is I'm talking about the short and to medium term. On the long term, of course, the euro dollar is going to be very bullish. But in the short term, I'm talking about weeks to months to month, it's going to be bearish. This is again, it's my own opinion. I'm not giving you advice. I'm telling you what I'm going to trade, how I'm thinking. Okay, you have to do your math. Pound Aussie. Okay, I'm putting this just to show you that the my previous analysis showed that it's going to go. I told you before that the pound Aussie is forming a symmetric triangle, and yes, we have seen the breakout here reached upwards, but I'm going to avoid trading this pair because fundamentally it's very bad. Okay, Aussie Kiwi. Also, it has shown a great retracement. I see here divergence with the stochastic. Okay, oscillator. I see a clear divergence. As a result, I'm going to be bullish on this. Fundamentally, it's a great pair to trade, right? So I'm going to be bullish on the Aussie Kiwi for the next week, or for the next few weeks. As you know, my style, my trading style is medium to long term. I'm not a scalper. I'm not a day trader. Okay, for the Aussie cat. Okay, I have shown you this triangle. It's a monthly chart. This is a monthly chart, and I have showed you that it has formed a symmetric triangle. One, two, three touches, and it's ready to go up. Fundamentally, it's great. Technically, it's great. Yet, I'm going to wait for the trigger, which is going to tell me once it breaks this upper band, I'm going to be buying a buyer for sure. Kiwi dollar. All right. Kiwi dollar is showing me a descending triangle here. Okay. And I believe it's going to dance for a while because the fundamental analysis tells me that it's very bad pair to trade then for the next week. So I'm going to avoid to trade this pair. And if during the next week the price has broken below this lower band, okay, I'm going to be for sure seller till this level. or that level. All right. And this is for the Kiwi dollar. For the dollar Canadian, USD loonie, I'm going to. Okay, I have mentioned before that this is a massive chance when the price was there at this point. And I told you on the long run it's going to go low as that, according to my analysis. Okay, and the first target is going to be around this area. After it breaks it, I'm going to be seller for a long term downwards till the end of the year. This is me. I'm not saying this is for sure. It's not an advice. It's me. What I'm going to do. Of course, this is a monthly chart. One pin, two pin, third pin here, and this is a very strong historical resistance level. For me, no way to go higher. I believe it's going to go lower. Okay, but fundamentally for this month, it's not very good. Okay, that's it for this week. Wait for me next week and share your comments. Don't forget to like. Thank you very much for following.